welcome to Netta's World. I just thought we'd do a little update on the tomatoes today, which you can see how much they have grown. But I was having concerns because I had leaf curling. So I looked it up and I just thought, well, the ones that have a lot of tomatoes, the leaves are curling, so I thought it had something to do with the tomatoes, that the tomatoes was taking everything, all the water and the nutrients from the leaves. But what it is I've learned, we have no disease, we have no bug bites, I've used no pesticides, everything's organic. We have organic dirt, which is just more or less cow poop. But what I've learned, it's a water shortage. And where this is a raised bed, the roots can't go down deeper into the ground like they do if you plant them in the dirt. So always keep a check on the moisture. And I know that tomatoes do not like to have wet feet. That's one thing that I did learn. But I guess in a raised bed with this kind of dirt, you have to give them water a couple times a week. When if you just planted them in the ground, you would just have to water them once a week instead of multiple times a week. And I was just looking at my cucumbers. I've also learned in a raised bed, I just had to put the cucumbers in wherever I could since the birds got most of my plants at the beginning. So I just had to go to the empty spots that were open. But it's amazing how these little tentacles, like a little octopus, they just reach out, and we took some pictures, and likes to wrap itself around stuff. I've tried to keep them from reaching out and wrapping around my tomatoes. But I have some beautiful tomatoes, and we're just out here getting ready to water. And also cage, where I cage these was really big at first. But on these I had to stake them, and you can see how big the ones that I got. But if you stake them, they stay more or less in a compacted area, and when you just let them stake, they really get big and bushy. So I don't know if cage versus staked, which is better, but the staked ones are looking awful beautiful this year. And I just wanted my tip would be for next year that I'm going to plant these on the end, and I think I'm going to go out about 3 feet on each end of my bed to make it bigger. And my cucumbers are going to go on the end, and I'm going to put a trellis with little legs on the end of it at an incline for my cucumbers to grow up. And so this is an update on our garden. And I just want to thank you all for watching the update on my garden. And we got everything watered, and I went out front, and since I planted the 4 rose bushes, I have 1 rose that's starting to bloom, and it's going to be an orange rose. Now, I didn't buy an orange rose bush, but I've got one anyway, so you never really know what you're going to get. And I just want to wish everyone, all you dads out there, a happy Father's Day tomorrow, and God bless, and thank you for tuning in to Netta's World. Thank you.